Hi everyone, I'm Beth with another video today, and today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips on how to be a great bass. So before we get into this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends, and comment down below what you want to see next. And I'm sorry that I didn't do this sooner because I barely get any comments, and for some reason I didn't get the comment, and it's been like 2 weeks I think, so I'm just now seeing the comment. So tip number 1, use your legs. So when you use your legs, everything will go smooth in the stunt. So what I mean by use your legs, so you're gonna, so you're loading into the stunt and you're just pushing up. That is wrong. You have to balance. You get in, dip, dip, push up. Use your legs. Squatting is your best friend. So make sure you're practicing squats as well. Bases, that's very important to do squats. So yeah, you're just basically bouncing, and that's using your legs to push up. And it's great to use your legs with anything that you do as far as lifting stuff, because you can hurt your back, put more strain onto your arms if you don't lift from your legs. Tip number 2, don't keep your flyer over your head. So when you keep your flyer over your head, this is mainly in extensions or full-ups or fulls, whatever you call it, where your flyer is completely in the air, high up above. Most bases tend to have their flyer over their head. They're like this. And it's gonna fall. If she falls, your flyer is tumbling right on your head. She's falling right on your head, or she's falling right behind you. So in order to prevent that, some bases, like the other base, may push to your side, and if they do that, make sure you're balancing yourself out. This is actually another tip. Make sure you're staying firm in your position and you're not resisting the flyer's foot, and you're not pushing her back to the other base because she's really gonna fall. Make sure you're stable with yourself. You guys are gonna be centered in the middle. There shouldn't be no pushing on each other's side. If you are both centered with your arms in the middle like this. Tip number 3, balance your legs. So that means being stable in your legs. Like I said, being stable, shoulder width apart. So when I say being stable, a lot of bases fall out the stunt. And it's so freaking annoying when the flyer falls and the base has nothing. She's just like, oop, she fell. Or she has her and they come up in the stunt and they bump down and the base ends up falling to the floor. Like, how does that happen? It's because they're not stable. So this is what their legs look like, literally. So I'm a base and we're bumping down, 1, 2, and I fell, just like that. That's exactly how bases fall when they're unstable with their legs. So to prevent falling like that, you're gonna be shoulder width apart, legs spread, not too far. You're gonna be in line with your shoulders and staying tight. And practice, sometimes you can practice falling. Make sure if you fall forward, you can be stable to stop yourself. If you fall back, you can be stable to catch yourself. Sideways, front, back. So when she comes down, bump down, 1, 2, head, down, okay? So you're stable on your legs. Tip number 4, hand placements. I based all of middle school. Well, I based and back spot, high school and middle school year. But different people base different. So some bases like to have their flyer. I wish I had a shoe, but I don't want to touch a shoe. Like, you know, that's nasty. So your flyer's foot is at the tip of your fingers, and the rest of your foot is in your palm. And you're just making a flat surface support for their foot, and you're holding it like this. Make sure you're not resting it on your chest either. That's very bad. So don't rest it like this, because trust me, if they hit you, it's gonna hurt. So do not have them too close like this, and do not have them too far out like this. Make sure it's just in front of you. Have it just like this. Not down here, not right here, right here. When you loading in, she's gonna, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. And you're gonna rotate your hands out, okay? So you're gonna be sitting like this, bounce. And then when she's in the air to your chest, your hands are gonna come out like this. That way she has support. And when you come down from a stunt, if it's a bump downs are like a smush. So you're here, bounce, your hands are gonna go, your wrist could go back forward how it was in the smush, and you'll bounce, let her go. So it's just going back and letting her go. And in smushes, big tip bases, do not let her foot go while she's midway down. Do not let it go. Guide her down to the floor. As she comes down, you're gonna drop it. Do not just drop her. Please don't do that. That's the cringiest thing to do, okay? So you're in a half, bump down 1, 2, you're gonna rotate your wrist, come down, meet your other base. So your other base should be hand in hand with yours. Y'all gonna guide her down. As she's halfway to the floor, good and safe, you're letting her go, not dropping her quick, just guide her down, okay? Stable stunting. Tip number 5, power in arms, being even with your base. So, stunting is all about teamwork. We have 4 people in a stunt, secondary base, main base, flyer, and back spot. We all work together to be on time, so that's why we have counts, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bases, on the other hand, have to make eye contact. If you don't make eye contact with your other base, you could ruin a stunt by coming down too early or too slow, okay? So make sure, it might be weird at first, you have to stare your teammate in the eye really closely. So make sure you're comfortable with that. You have to stare them in the eyeball, because if y'all make eye contact on 5, 6, 7, 8, and the person bumped down on 2 and she bumps down on 1, it's gonna be uneven and flyer is gonna fall. So make sure you are even with your base at all times by making eye contact. So we're here, bump down 1, 2, bounce up, down. If we're in an extension, make sure you're even with them. Just look up, you can quickly glance at your hand placement with your base. Make sure y'all are even, make sure y'all are coming down at the same time. Arm strength is very good if you're a beginner. If you've never stunted before, make sure you have some good arm strength, because even though you're lifting from your legs, and that's great, but you're gonna need some type of strength in those arms. From your legs is not just doing the work, it's your arms too. So make sure you do some push-ups here and there. You don't have to be buff, you could just do some little push-ups here and there. I don't do that many push-ups because I don't want my arms to be big, but I have some arm strength, as y'all can see. Yeah, so make sure you just do some push-ups, some planks, at least 3 days out the week. It can be hard as a beginner. My first time basing, it was stressful. I hated it. I never liked basing. I was secondary base. I was on this side. I was on the right side. I did it for all my middle school years. I didn't like it. I always got punched in the eye. Someone stepped on my head. Like, I give it to you bases. It's hard to be a base. But all it is watching your flyer and making eye contact with your other base. Because if you don't do those 2 things, you can miss counts, and trust me, your flyer will end up falling. Tip number 6, do not step out of the stunt. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't step out of your stunt. That's weak. I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you the truth. That is weak. Do not step out of your stunt. If your flyer falls, do not step out of the stunt. If she steps in awkwardly, do not fall out the stunt. If your base push her over to you, do not fall out the stunt. Like I said, when you prep in, get ready. Make sure if you come back, you won't fall, okay? But make sure your foot is a little back, okay? So make sure your front and your legs are going back, okay? So you're like this. So that way if you come, you're already ready. But if you're like this, your legs are too forward and in line, you're gonna be like this. She comes back, you're gonna have to step back, okay? So make sure your legs are always behind you. Bouncing in, she falls, you're stable, okay? Banana backing, that's one thing. Banana backing looks like this. That's how it looks. You're completely arching your back, like this. And that is dangerous. If you start banana backing in a stunt, you will injure yourself. I'm telling you right now. You probably won't affect the stunt group as much, but you will hurt your back. I'm telling you. Bad injuries when it comes to stunting for yourself that you could do to your own self. I hurt. I'm starting to hurt right now just by demonstrating how that looks. So in order to stop banana backing, make sure you're squatting with a good squat. Make sure you know how to squat. Practice not arching your back when you squat. Make sure your back is straight and nice and up when you squat, okay? Practice that motion. Do not practice this motion. Practice this motion and you're good, okay? So that was 7 tips actually at the end of the video, 7 tips. So I'm gonna title this video 7 tips on how to base well, just like the flyer video. In the beginning I thought it was just gonna be 5 because I already wrote them down. Hope this helped you at home. I know due to COVID, some cheer teams aren't practicing. I'm gonna say high school cheer teams, I don't think they're doing it anytime soon or right now. In my state, we're not doing it. So it's canceled for right now. All sports are canceled, sadly. It do sucks. I think football is still doing their little stuff, and I know basketball has their stuff going on as well. But unfortunately, cheer just got pushed out the way, and it's just like whatever type of thing. But it sucks. But make sure you practicing these tips at home. It doesn't stop here. We still got next year. We still got the next year after that. We still got eternity. So always keep hope and faith and still practice all these tips that I'm giving you, because I'm telling you it will help you. It will help you. Give me more suggestions, and I promise y'all I won't miss another notification again, because I'm so sorry. Somebody suggested it in my comment section and I did not see it, and it's weird because I don't get no comments, but I still did get a notification from it until today. Like I literally seen it today, and I'm so sad and so mad because people are suggesting things and I'm just like, wow, I feel so bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed to my channel, please tell your friends about, wait, what did I say? I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. If you already subscribed to my channel, please tell your friends about my channel so they can subscribe as well. And I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my family channel as well. It's in the link below. It's in the description box below. Just click on it. You'll see my life, my family, and everything that we do on there. If you want to get to know me personally, if you have any questions about me or just about cheer, comment down that comment below. And I appreciate you all. Love you. And peace out. Whoa!